Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations. Here the news today. Army Officers School 2 and Ho Chi Minh City College of Culture and Arts had jointly organized a cultural program to celebrate a 50th anniversary of Điện Biên Phủ in the air, with the theme Resounding Forever marching at the Military Academic too. The program with songs progressed under the military flag. The party's lyrics summoning the heart, Hà Nội Điện Biên Phủ, rockets we beat very well. The exciting youth theme showed the spirit of love, country, courage, overcome hardships and challenges, determined to win struggle for national defense of our army and people. 50 years have passed, but the echoes of 12 days and nights of history, with the atmosphere of capital's army and people determined to smash the U.S. imperialist air raid on Hanoi still remain. Those sacred moments are forever marked in the brown epics and reproduced in the special art program. According to the chairman of Vietnam Textile and Apparel Association, Vũ Đức Giang, in 2023, the textile and garment industry offered two growth scenarios. The positive scenario is the textile and garment export can reach 47 to 48 billion US dollar, and the less positive scenario is about 45 to 46 billion US dollar. As an industry is this quite sensitive to the world demand. The fact that businesses actively change direction with changes from the market will greatly determine the growth rate in 2023. In any scenario, under favorable scenario conditions, uncertainties from the world market can be controlled. The garment industry is forecasted that by the end of the first quarter of 2023, everything will recover. So, the 48 billion US dollar scenario can come true. However, in scenario 2 is less favorable when the market recovers in the second half of 2023. The growth rate is about 4.5% and reach 45 billion US dollar. The delegations of the District Party Committee, People's Council, People Committee, and the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee in Định Quán District had just visited and presented gifts to religious establishments on the occasions of 2022 Christmas seasons. At the destination, the delegations informed about the economic, political, social, cultural situation, security and defense of the district, and expressed deep gratitude to the priest, pastor, and educators. Together with the parishioners, they have shared responsibility with the locality in social security work and hope that they continue to do better charity work in the coming time. The delegations also wished the priest, pastor, ecclesiastics, and all parishioners to enjoy the peaceful and happy Christmas and receive many blessings from God. President Vladimir Putin yesterday had a meeting with Russian media in the Kremlin. Answering many questions from reporters, Putin vowed to destroy the Patriot air defense system that the U.S. intends to provide to Ukraine. His comments came after U.S. President Joe Biden fled to provide Patriot system while hosting the Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House on Wednesday. Putin said the system is old and not effective as Russia's S-300 missile system. The supply of the Patriot system will only prolong the conflict, and Russia will destroy the system if it is deployed in Ukraine. He also stressed his belief that measures related to special military operations are absolutely necessary for Russia. Referring to the cancellations of his annual address to the nations earlier this year, President Putin explained he was forced to do so because of the changing circumstances and said he would give a speech early next year. On his way to Ukraine yesterday, the President Zelensky visited Poland and held a talk with the host president, Andrzej Duda. The two leaders discussed humanitarian issues and strengthened bilateral relations, including cooperation in mutual defense. Speaking about his visit to U.S., President Zelensky said, "I had a very good visit to Washington. Good news for the battlefield in Donbass, Bakhmut, and the southern battlefield. We were supported with defense weapons. With the support of the United States, we are ready to strengthen our defense capabilities." Poland, one of the Ukraine's closest allies, has taken in about 1.5 million Ukrainian refugees since the Russian invasion began. The country will provide Ukraine with nearly $2 billion in aid. That is the end of our news today. Thank you for your time listening.